I've been an FPV pilot for the past year now. Previous to that, I'd only ever flown DJI drones, and for some reason, I just really want to show you how trash I was. So in order to see what this journey has been like, let's travel back in time to a lovely place called Lowburn. April 12th, 2021, the day that I made the most important purchase in history. This was the purchase that you could say was the start of everything. Or it was just another impulse purchase. Either way, I ordered myself a Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle kit, which came with the quad, goggles, and most importantly, the controller. Using the controller, I practiced for around 15 hours on the simulator before deciding, screw it, I'm gonna go and fly. So I did exactly that and took my first flight, and as many would suspect, my first flight was actually nothing impressive. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I accidentally took off in angle mode and I still managed to fly like this. I couldn't actually record anything from the drone itself because at the time I didn't have a small enough camera. So skip forward a month and a half to when I got my hands on the Insta360 Go 2. By now I'd been practicing on the DRL simulator for around 20 hours total and was going for at least 3 to 4 flights pretty much daily. This was a period where every flight I'd actually think I was improving so much and that I was just such a great pilot. And then by the next flight, I wouldn't even understand how I could think that I was good. It was that much improvement in such small amounts of time. After around a month, however, I began to feel like I was testing what felt like the limits of the Tiny Hawk's capabilities, especially when carrying the Insta360 Go 2. So I thought that maybe it was time for an upgrade. June 27th, 2021. Please welcome the drone I wish I had never bought. Introducing the iFlight Bumblebee. At the time of buying this, I was stoked. It ticked all the boxes that I thought I actually wanted. Faster drone, can carry a GoPro, can run TBS Crossfire, and the list goes on. But unfortunately, as I was to find out, this drone actually has insane prop wash, a whole lot less maneuverability, and it just really didn't give me the power that I wanted or needed to be able to fly confidently. I did practice flying as much as I could with this drone, however, with it being winter for the next 4 months, I struggled to get outside in the wet and the cold. 5 months later, I bought another FPV drone. Yeah, we don't need to talk about how much money I've spent on this hobby. The drone I ended up purchasing was the iFlight Nazgul Evoke 6S DC version. Yeah, that's a hell of a name, but it is a hell of a drone. This is the one drone that I believe I have seen the most growth on, and it seriously still offers plenty more room to grow with. I've flown the Hero 10 exclusively on this, and have flown in a whole bunch of different locations and scenarios. It's never skipped a beat for me, and I have learned the majority of my freestyle and cinematic skills through using this drone. If you've watched any of my other videos, I'm sure by now you'd know that I seriously love this drone. June 4th, 2022. Possibly the scariest and most nerve-wracking flights of my life. This was the weekend of my first ever client work, and to top it off, it was a car event. I had never flown around cars before, let alone on a drift track with a whole bunch of people around. I actually tried training myself up for around 5 hours on the Velocidrone simulator, trying my best to chase the drift cars that they have on track. And in hindsight, I do wish I'd actually put more time into the training side of things, because I ended up crashing above a parade of people and cars. But hey, let's put that aside for now. Make sure to sub up because you don't want to miss that story, right?